So let's face it, everybody takes breaks. Doesn't matter who you are, but everyone needs that time where they can digest, process, and relax. Especially in this information overload age, you need extra time to process that information. And I imagine we don't always use that time wisely. So I'm proposing a fix to this, and this is not necessarily proposing more work, but this is proposing Fika. So about me, my name is Blake. I've been in Sweden for about 1 year, and so I've had plenty of time to experience Fika, and I admit that Fika has changed my life, and it's changed it in subtle ways, not huge noticeable ways, but it has impacted me nonetheless. Objectives for today. So what is Fika? Why should we adopt Fika? What are the social and mental benefits of Fika? How important is Fika to Swedes? And then the conclusion. So let's begin. Okay, so what is Fika? So there's no actual translation in English for Fika, but it is essentially a coffee and tea break where you are talking with friends, and this is usually over like a sweet treat, like a pastry, a donut, a cookie, or whatnot. And number one thing about Fika is that it can happen anywhere. So it can happen in a cafe, it can happen in your house, it could happen at work, it can happen wherever you want it. Okay, number one question, don't we already have Fika? So we have Fika in a way, but yes, we don't. So we do have the coffee and tea break, kind of with sweets and stuff, but the number one difference is that our society here in the US is much more fast-paced. We tend to focus on work, and that is our priority, and so we don't really have any time to just sit down and enjoy life and take it for what it is. So this is where the Swedish Fika comes in, because Swedes like to be relaxed and enjoy life and take it step by step. So how could the US benefit from having Fika? Well, by adjusting your schedule just a little bit every day. So instead of looking down at your phone, and instead you could be talking with your friends, learning new things, whatnot. So by doing this Fika, you could enjoy the little things in life more. It could teach you not to take certain things for granted. It could also help you be more motivated and productive. Now you know what Fika is. Let's take a deep dive into the benefits. Social benefits. So you can meet new friends or people. So that is especially important in this digital and technology age, where most people are meeting people just online. And meeting people in person and face-to-face has a huge benefit, and it really just allows you to get to know a person better. And so Fika has a really open atmosphere, so it's very conducive to meeting new people because you don't have to worry about anything. Also, Fika does not have a time limit, so you can have a long Fika or you can just have a little Fika. You can also be yourself because of all this too. And then you can also have an opportunity to meet new people. And so because of all this, you can have the opportunity to form better connections. You can explore new and current friendships, get to know people better, form long-lasting friendships, and that leads to very good memories. Mental benefits. So if you adopt a Fika, you can take a break from work and you can use your time much more efficiently than you would otherwise. So like I said, you wouldn't be looking down at your phone the whole time, you'd be talking with other people. Fika is always pressure-free and it's open-minded, so you wouldn't have to talk about work. It's actually advised you don't talk about that kind of stuff during Fika. And so this would also allow you to much more deeply talk with your friends and colleagues. You could socialize and bond with them. And because of that, it would improve productivity and innovation in your workplace, just because your mind is more relaxed and you're just ready to take on more stuff. It can also help you boost aspects of your life. It can allow you to de-stress. Fika could help clear your mind, could help narrow your focus, and just appreciate life. And then kind of going back to work, it could just improve your whole work performance. Benefits are now wrapped up. So what's next? How is Fika so important to Swedes? It is extremely important to Swedish culture to have a Fika. So Fika is really part of the society there. It's built into the culture. Everyone has a Fika. You can go to a cafe. You can go to work. I mean, they have Fika built into work and schools and everything. It's just everywhere. They even have a Fika calendar in Sweden. And so basically that is where they have a certain featured sweet treat, donut or pastry or something, and that's featured for the month. So there would be like say a Danish roll for January, and then there would be a pretzel that is featured for February. But like once those months are over, then that treat is gone. So then you just have to wait till the next year. But it's very interesting, changes things up a lot. Okay, so now that you know about Fika, you know the importance of it, the benefits, and you know how important it is to Swedes, I want to ask you, what do you think about Fika? Just remember, the smallest changes can make the biggest difference. Here's my note cards.